Top 8 richest people in human history in the world. Number 8. Augustus Caesar. Augustus Caesar, the first Roman emperor, was one of the richest men in history. His net worth is estimated at $4.6 trillion in today's dollars. He personally owned a fifth of the empire's wealth, also possessed huge wealth like gold, silver, and land, which makes him one of the richest kings in history. Number 7. Catherine the Great. Catherine the Great was one of the richest women of all time. In 1762, Catherine ascended the throne of Russia. She ruled Russia for 34 years. Her net worth is estimated at $1.5 trillion in today's dollars. This wealth came from various sources, such as inherited land, land acquired through conquest and purchase, and vast jewel hoards. Number 6. Joseph Stalin. As leader of the Soviet Union, Joseph Stalin had absolute control over the country's economy, which in 1950 accounted for about 9.5% of global GDP. This equates to a net worth of about $7.5 trillion in today's dollars. He used this wealth as he wished. He lived in a luxurious dacha, owned a fleet of cars, and indulged in the finest food and clothing. Number 5. Emperor Shenzong. He was the 6th emperor of the Song dynasty of China. As a result of his policies, the Song dynasty became one of the richest and most powerful empires in the world. He was a shrewd businessman and investor. As a result, his net worth stands at around $30 trillion in today's dollars. This makes him one of the richest men in history.
Number 4. Wu Zetian.
Empress Wu Zetian is the only female emperor in Chinese history. She ruled the country when China's economy accounted for about 23% of world GDP, which would be about $16 trillion today. She alone had absolute rights over this huge wealth. As a result, she is called the richest woman of all time.
Number 3. Muhammad Akbar.
Muhammad Akbar was the 3rd emperor of the Mughal Empire in India. He is also known as Akbar the Great, and he ruled over an empire worth 25% of global GDP. That equates to a net worth of about $21 trillion in today, which makes him one of the richest emperors in history. Number 2. Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan was the founder of the Mongol Empire and one of the largest and most powerful empires in the world. Genghis was the sole possessor of all the wealth of the Mongol Empire, the total value of which is about $120 trillion in today. That makes him the 2nd richest person in history. Number 1. Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa was the ruler of the Mali Empire. He was so wealthy that he traveled with a huge group of more than 60,000 people during the Hajj pilgrimage to Mecca. He gave so much gold and other gifts along the way that the value of gold dropped in Egypt and other parts of the Middle East. It is estimated that his net worth is around $40 quadrillion in today's dollars, which is equal to $40,000 trillion. His wealth came from the vast gold and salt mines of the Mali Empire.